Trying to get Facebook up and running. Hold tight. Alright, boys and girls, I think we're live on both Facebook and Instagram. Give me 1 second. Alright, boys and girls, here we go. Live on Facebook and Instagram. Sunday toast time. I wanted to be done or do this a little earlier, but I did not. So I'm going to do a little cold beverage here to start. A little in the Chamonix Creek. Keep it on the DL, Sessional IPA. It's a pretty darn good beer. More importantly though, in a nice glass I got from a young man who stopped out from Christmas season, moved out to Colorado last year. Tony Howe and his brother, Chris Howe. They now have the Shaggy Sheep out in Grant, Colorado. Brought me a couple pint glasses, couple t-shirts. It's a good beverage. All right. So we got, once again, we got a lot on the list here I'm going to get done. Let's see here. All right, I'm going to kind of go backwards here a little bit. You'll understand why, I think. Everybody will. If you stick with me long enough. I've got, let's see here. I'm trying to do two things at once. I'm not that skilled. I got Lips. I got Cass, Travis, Chris Nagel, Mark Gibble. You're here with your dad and brother Tyler. Say hello to the both of them for me there, Lips. For those that don't follow on Instagram, that are on Facebook, I'm trying to answer some of the stuff that pops up on Instagram as well. And I got Scotty Price over on Facebook. I will try and answer things that happen there as well. Give me a chance. I'm not that smart. Anyways, so here we go. All right, we're going backwards here. Captain Ernesto M. Blanco was 28 years of age out of San Antonio, Texas, during Iraqi freedom. It was December 28, 2003. He was with the 1st Battalion, 504th Parachute Infantry Regiment, 1st Brigade Combat Team, 82nd Airborne Division. I will not say the town correctly. Kurat Ash Shababi, Iraq. An improvised explosive device struck his vehicle, and this young man fell. Obviously, I'm partial and just partial to the 82nd for obvious reasons. So, H- to you, sir. Next is Corporal Tony J. Gonzalez, 20 years of age, out of Newman, California. Also Operation Iraqi Freedom, December 28, 2008. He was with 1st Battalion, 6th Infantry Regiment, 2nd Brigade, 1st Armored Division. He was killed in Sadr City, Iraq, also by an improvised explosive device. Flebby's also over on Facebook, and I got, man, I'm covered up in Flebby's here. I got Suzanne Flebby over on Instagram as well. Welcome to everybody. PFC Benjamin B. Tollefson, 22, of Concord, California. Operation Iraqi Freedom, December 31st, 2008. Special Troops Battalion, 2nd Heavy Brigade Combat Team, 1st Infantry Division. I can't speak. 1st Infantry Division. Balad, Iraq, due to indirect fire. So either mortar or artillery fire. Killed this young man. Last on the military side of things here, we have PFC Christopher W. Lauder, 20 years of age, out of Chester Heights, PA. Operation Iraqi Freedom, December 31st, 2008. He was with the 3rd Battalion, 7th Field Artillery Regiment, 3rd Brigade Combat Team, 25th Infantry Division. In Balad, Iraq as well, and was killed during a small arms fire ambush. He was shot and killed there. I've actually honored PFC Lauder before. Those of us around us know Chester Heights, PA is an area that's right close to us. From what I remember reading about Mr. Lauder before, he's from the area, but also he had recently moved to the area, so Chester Heights, PA was his final home port of call before heading out to the military. I forget where he was from. I would have to do some more research to pull that back up. But I have honored PFC Lauder before in the past. That's our military. Now this is going to be, like I said, I'm kind of jumping around a little. It's hard to confirm a lot of these numbers, but we had 30 military soldiers and sailors and airmen, Marines, and Coast Guardsmen and women that fell in 2018. So the numbers are, from what I can tell from the DoD site, they say 30 active duty military were killed this year in 2018. You look other places, there's different numbers, but 30 seems to be the most consistent. So I'm not, if I forget or I miss the numbers, I'm not an expert and I'm not perfectly on point with it. So just understand that our military that are overseas right now are still actively engaged and in combat operations. And obviously we honor all of our active duty members that are still here serving in the country and also overseas. So I'll get back to that in a second. You'll see I have a graphic that I did. Next is going to be our fire and EMS personnel, and I'm going to go backwards on this list as well. Captain John Ostergaard was 63 years of age from Tumwater, Washington. I have the Mrs. Poorhouse heading down here. I think, yep, absolutely. Let me get the coasters here. Hold on. I mentioned something about Bloody Mary, and
I delivered.
Let's just say Bloody Marys are in the house. New pint glasses are in hand, front and back. Oh, tell me them Bloody Marys don't look good. I don't know what I'm doing here. I can't even. How do I even start? You looking for straws underneath? Yeah, so let me get back to it here. Man, Bloody Marys and Shaggy Sheep pint glasses, and here we go. We're in business. Thank you. I need a, I need a straw. Yes, well, I'm a sissy. I need a straw because this thing is packed full. I can't even get the straw in. This is Bloody Marys. Ooh, got some heat. Cilantro. All right, back to where I was here. So we had Captain John Ostergaard, was 63 years of age, from Tumwater, Washington. He was with the East Olympia Fire District 6. His end of watch was December 16, 2018. He was on the fire ground, and he collapsed. So it was actually on active fire grounds when he collapsed. Next is Captain Scott Danahemer, 53 years of age, of Shamokin, Pennsylvania, from Cole Township Fire Department, East End Fire Company Station 120. He was the captain there. Again, a volunteer force here. His end of watch was December 20th, 2018, and it was also a medical emergency. He had just pulled back in his station, was doing the routine duties when shutting down the truck when he collapsed, and his fellow firefighters tried to render aid, and unfortunately were not able to save him. Next is Chief Bobby Dunaway. His end of watch was December 23rd, 2018, from the Howell Volunteer Fire Department in George County, Mississippi. Also fire ground operations, was actively fighting a car fire. From my understanding, from everything, very little information was given about Chief Dunaway. I believe it was just a current or a currently awarded or recently awarded line of duty death. But it was an active fire ground on a car fire. But they say that Chief Dunaway was active his entire life and was pretty much the leading chief for the fire department there. Next, we have EMT Robert Kohler Sr., who's 58 years of age, out of Manchester, PA, which I believe is York County. It's not far, a couple hours from here. He was with EMS Station 23. His end of watch was Christmas Day this year. So the morning of Christmas Day, he had a medical emergency while on station. I believe they said he had just also returned, and again, his staff tried to help him out, and unfortunately, EMT Kohler, 58 years of age, was actually just honored by the governor last year as one of the top EMTs in the state. I read that on one of the articles on him. This next one really kicks me in the stomach a little. Firefighter and vice president of her volunteer fire department, Natalie Dempsey, 21 years of age, of Hamilton Township, New Jersey, of the Mizpah Volunteer Fire Company, 18-2. Her end of watch was also December 25th, Christmas morning. And responding to a fire call, she crashed and was actively in response to her station. So as dumb as it sounds, that's enough to meet the criteria to be a line of duty death. When you're in a volunteer situation, it doesn't matter. If you're responding to the station for any reason, it should be a line of duty. That's my point of view. But this young lady, 21 years of age, the picture that I have printed is not going to do her any justice. Go look her up. Look at the pictures. Her fire department's got an active Facebook page. Look at the smile on that young lady's face. I mean, young. One of her cohorts said that she was well beyond her age. And I mean, obviously so, 21 years of age and elected vice president of the fire department. So, I mean, Hamilton Township, New Jersey lost an outstanding first responder. In fire and EMS, again, the numbers were tough to confirm. Everywhere you look, there's something different. But the basics of what I come across, or the average I came across, was 83 fire and EMS personnel fell in 2018. I would have thought it was more, unfortunately, but I'm glad it's less. All right, moving on to our law enforcement. Detective Deidre Irene Mengdolt, 33 years of age, out of Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville Metro Police Department. Her end of watch was December 24, 2018. She was killed while she was on a traffic stop by a DUI driver from their, I believe it was their waterworks, was driving a rather large vehicle, and he crashed into her while she was on that traffic stop. Young lady, young mom, leaves behind, if I remember correctly from my readings, a 7-year-old son. Next is Police Officer 2, Michael Smith, 33 years of age, out of Henry County, Georgia. Henry County Police Department, end of watch, December 28th, 2018, was shot and killed. His incident actually occurred on December 6th, where he was called to a dentist's office for a disorderly subject. The subject then attacked him, and they fought for his service weapon. During the struggle to maintain control of the service weapon, the weapon went off. Killed the suspect, and then wounded Officer Smith, where unfortunately after weeks of battling, he succumbed to his injuries. He was also the second police officer from the county that was killed this year. This last one is an absolute gut-wrencher for me, and if I get choked up, I apologize. Corporal Ronald Singh, 33 years of age, of Modesto, California, and also from the island country of Fiji. I know he's nationwide. This story is nationwide. I'm not going to get political in any way on this. But Corporal Singh was from the Newman Police Department, California. His end of watch was December 26th, 2018, due to gunfire. It was actually Christmas, but I believe he succumbed after midnight, is from what I gather. So he fell Christmas night into December 26th. His picture, like I said, is going nationwide. You'll see it in the pictures when I take them here a little bit. Took a picture with his family and his canine Sam, his 5-month-old child and his wife. A Christmas tree in the background in his house. And there's also pictures of him at a station with the Christmas tree and the thin blue line flag behind him. Was killed by an illegal immigrant on a traffic stop. Again, I'm not getting political. You can read those lines how you want to. I'm not going to argue with you either way. It hurts to see somebody who comes here to this country to better themselves and be a true American patriot. So today's toast, he is the last honoree of today for obvious reasons. Again, numbers are hard to nail down and be totally confirmed, but from what I can gather as of today's date, we've had 148 officers killed in the line of duty in 2018. 52 of those officers were shot and killed. We've had 27 canines killed in the line of duty. I believe it's better than 7 or more were shot and killed, and others through other means. Assault, stabbings, training, overheated cars, etc. So our canines are right there with us. Little thin blue line flag graphic with some wording on there. You'll see those in his pictures. We'll have the thin red line and the thin green line as well with some graphics. You'll see all these when I do the pictures. Take the time to read about these guys and girls. I will do this every Sunday as much as I can. I hope there's one day we don't get to do any. Alright? So, if you've just joined us, again, I'm just trying to catch up. I don't know who's all still with us or what. It's been kind of long-winded. I get it. But go back, take a look, read, look for the pictures. Again, I have... I'm double fisting here. I got a cold Neshaminy Creek IPA and a Shaggy Sheep from Grant, Colorado. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Chris. Go follow them. Check them out. If you're ever out in Grant, Colorado, Denver area, go see them. The food is incredible, and I'm not just saying that because Tony told me that, but I'm hearing that from other people. Kyle, thank you, sir. I also have, thanks to Mrs. Porels, who's off camera and getting camera. I'm not good in front of the camera, but she's camera shy too, apparently. But she made me a very nice Bloody Mary because I was jonesing for one tier today. I mean, look at this thing. It's like a masterpiece. It's artwork. Look at that. It's artwork. Like I said, we're at the end of the year. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. I want everybody to be safe. I want everybody to go home to their families. To those working tonight, be safe. To all the doctors, nurses, keeping everybody happy, healthy, making them as comfortable as they can. Thank you. To our military overseas and to our military here in country, thank you. Lips, you're right. This Bloody Mary is a Butte Clark. To all the family members that stand behind the first responders, and many of them are duplicate first responder families, in every shape and form. Thank you. But do me a favor, everybody, go home, watch each other's backs, and if you're in a dark place, just remember that wheel of trouble will keep turning, and you'll come out of it. Dark days will turn away. If you need time, need help, there's numbers to call from the VA. I know it's the VA. Give it a call. Reach out to your battle buddies. Reach out to your friends. Again, I said it here before. Send me a message here. I may not respond quickly, but send it. I'm not smart, but I'll help the best way I can. Talk to somebody, okay? I want everybody to do this. All right? Do not leave anybody behind, and do not do anything drastic. Go talk to somebody. Talk to your buddies. Talk to your family. Talk to your friends. Co-workers, whatever. All right? We need everybody here. That's it. I'm going to go outside, start a fire pit, I think. Finish my Bloody Mary. Be thankful that I'm here and I have this. And thankful for those that keep us free as a nation. All right? That's it. Love yous all. Be good. Salancha. Off camera, Salancha. Clink. Be good. Be safe, people. Love yous all. And that is good. It's got some heat. If you are just joining again, go back to the video. It'll all be posted on Instagram and Facebook as well. I will post it over on YouTube as well. Feel free to jump over to YouTube. Give it a follow and like there. It's itty-bitty following over there. Slowly but surely, we will grow this. My intention and my goal is to make Sunday something we get as many people thinking about and talking about our heroes. Just say their names. If you talk about them and say their names, they're never forgotten. That's it. Salancha. Love yous all. Be good. One more little sip on camera. Heat. All right, I got to hang up. Love you all. Bye. Thank you, Scotty. Be good, boys and girls.